suppose you have a group of files, a whole list of files, and you want to quickly separate the files that are over 4 years old, 4 years or over. How would you go about doing that? Well, now here are the dates, date of the file, and this is the column B. You have the actual file names, okay? And you want a list of these file names that are over 4 years old, or 4 years and over. Well, first, you could do it this way. You could use a formula that tells what day it is. This way, it can be a dynamic file. It can be a running file. It always tells us when we need to remove files, which files need to be removed. Let's look at this first one here. If we were to put in this formula, equals today. And of course, there it's equal today, open parentheses. In this case, I want this particular column to show today's date. And I hit enter, and it's going to show today's date, and the suggested autofill there gives me the date, it's today's date all the way down the line, which is what I want. So I hit check mark, there it is. Okay, so that shows today's date that it can be compared with. Now this will change. Each day it will change to today's date, which is the formula. So that's good. The next thing I would want to do is compare this date with that date. But I want to do something more than that. I want to add or take away 4 years from that date. So I can do that within a formula. I can say in this column equals if, and then I'm going to hit the open parentheses. This date, August 1st, 2015, is less than, and I hit the less than sign. Now I'm going to put in parentheses this date minus 4 years. Now, 4 years is 4 times 365 days, which would be 1,460. So let me put that down there, 1,460. Okay, in those parentheses. So if this date is less than this date minus 4 years, 1,460 days, then I hit the comma for then I want it to fill in this cell in that space. Otherwise, I'm going to hit the comma again. Otherwise, I just want a blank space, which would be quotation marks, space, quotation marks, and then close that with close parentheses. So what I'm saying here in this formula is if A1, which is August 1st, 2015, is less than C1, which is today's date, whatever today may be, minus 1,460 days, or 4 years, then I want it to fill in that file name, or else I want it to put a space, a blank space there. Quotation mark, space, quotation mark. Okay, we hit enter. And now it suggests an autofill. And I would agree with that. Okay. Now notice something. As you go through here, not all of them. You see? As we go through, what do we find? Only the ones that are 4 years and older are showing up in that space. And that's what we want. You'll notice, though, that they're kind of sporadic here. You can easily go to these two columns, and if you want to sort these by column A, so data, sort by column A to Z, there now you have them in order. You see? You put these in order, and everything else stayed the same. The formulas all stayed the same. So let's say if we go to this one, you'll see that the formula still points straight across as it should. Well, I hope you've been able to enjoy this. If you're learning something from what we're doing here, then feel free to subscribe or leave a comment, and let me know what you think and if there's something in particular you'd like to learn about in Google Sheets.